I've been thinking a lot about evasive damage. The idea that there is a value not just in things like breakpoints and consistency, but damage that you have agency over shifting where it's directed and getting around things like blocking and armor or even prevention. The example that I'm thinking of primarily is Fang. Fang having a very aggressive playstyle and access to attack reactions, but he also uses instants, which kind of makes your opponent have to really second guess how they're blocking, when they're using their reactions, because Fang can express a lot of damage, but he can do so on either chain link, on either blade, let alone the fact that he can also throw things like Blaze Headlong and other attacks. There's a value in being able to present damage that way, not just split damage like something like Florian or a wizard throwing arcane damage. You're getting value on both sides of the equation. You're causing your opponent to waste their defense reactions potentially, and you're also pushing damage over the top on the other side where they chose to not block or chose to block inefficiently. But it's interesting how a deck like that, like Fang, for example, has those tools at his disposal, but isn't the best deck in the format. Like, he's just kind of in the background waiting for his opportunity to kind of capitalize on a meta that isn't as prepared for him, you know? We talk about fair, like a deck that's too fair, something like Ira, where it's like, yeah, you have the ability where you're getting an extra damage every turn, but you're playing fab by the rules. You're doing a damage, 2 damage, 5 damage. And while that's good value on paper, 2 cards, 8 damage, it's just, there's no sauce to it, you know? Fang, where maybe he's doing the same math, but he can move that damage around as he sees fit to better punish, quote unquote. I hate that word, punish, because you don't have agency over that, but Fang, you do. You have a little bit of agency of how you push your damage and on what chain link. You know, they block 2 cards on the first chain link. You're like, fine, I'll just play an instant, gain a fealty, give it go again, and on my next chain link, I'll push all my attack reactions.